Hello, we're going to go over today how to do the FACTS SIS, Student Information Systems Behavior Reporting System. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your preferred internet browser, and then you're going to go ahead and get on your FACTS. I definitely recommend bookmarking it, but if you don't, it is factsmgmt.com. Then in the top right corner, it's going to ask you which system you're trying to access. As a teacher, you're going to be the SIS system. The other one is for your business managers or such to do enrollment and other things like that. Then you're going to go ahead and put in your school code. You're going to put in your username and your password, and then you're going to go ahead and log in. And you should come up to something similar, probably not exactly the same. Always make sure in the top right corner, the first couple times you do it, that it is your school name. If not, contact your admin for this SIS and FACTS just to make sure. So there's a lot of cool features, and I'm going to use some weird words. That's just how they were taught to me, so I figured I might as well use them and keep them going. So over in this top left corner here, over by home, you're going to see these three lines. They were referred to as pancakes. So we're going to go ahead and hit the pancake stack. And then there's a lot of different things that you can do here. But today, like I said, we're going to focus on student behavior. So we're going to go ahead and hit students. And then it should show up with a list of all your students. And then we're going to go ahead and click on a student. Lots of different things, but we're going to go down here in the middle to behavior. So the first thing you're going to notice about this student is that it has her current year summary or his current year summary. This shows how many merits they've gotten and how many demerits they've gotten for the quarter. And then down here, the last sanction, so the last consequence for their actions that you've done. Then down here at the bottom of the screen, you're going to notice that there's behavior events added by you. That is going to be any good, positive, or negative that you have given. And it'll always tell you by who and if there was a sanction given. Merits, demerits. You can email this to the parents, which is what this little envelope does. You can print this out if you want to keep a paper record, or you can delete it if for some reason you made a mistake. So we're going to go over here to the add event, and then this little window should pop up. The first thing we're going to need to do is type in what kind of behavior it is. Now, my school has everything in it so that it is a negative. So if you don't see a positive, like you really want to reward a student, my school does something called kindness confettis. So whenever they get something like that, I always kind of relate it to that. So for this example, we'll use this student. We'll say great helper. Choose a date. It happened today. Reported by, that would be me. It's locked because I'm on my account. Description. Helped clean up a mess during lunch. As you see, something's misspelled. Click on it. It's got an automatic spell checker, which is kind of nice. If you need more room, you can always drag it. If you need less room, you can always drag it, resize it. Notes that are confidential, those will go to your principal and anyone else who has given access to the behavior section of the SIS. So that would be your guidance counselors, your assistant admins would most likely have note of that as well, and potentially your specialist teachers as well, because they should also be involved in this and should know in case you forget to tell them that, hey, so-and-so just did this or they're having a rough morning. They can get on the system and they would get an alert through the email saying, hey, this child just got a demerit or merit, that kind of thing. So here's where you would change it. Obviously, I'm showing you great helper, so it's a merit. It's really nice. Demerits are the negative, merits are positive. So it's value, give it a value. I would say for helping clean up a mess that wasn't theirs, I'd give it a nice 2 points, kind of something nice, and it's a level 2. It's not like they went and, stopped someone from running into the road or something like that, but it's still pretty good. Level 1, again, and then you would hit status. So if it's closed, that means it's taken care of, it's done, you kind of just want to praise it. If it's open, it means you want to have discussion with the parents and that kind of sort of thing. So then after you have everything, you checked it over, made sure it all looks good, you would click add event and it would add it down here to the behavior events added by you. Obviously not going to do that because I don't want to send this to the student's parents. The other thing that you can do with this is the demerits, the negative. So like I said, the first thing we need to make sure that we do is the behavior event type. So this is going to go through and see this. Let's just for now put chewing gum. That's a pretty easy one. When did it happen? It happened today. Student refused to spit out gum when asked multiple times to do so. Not really a huge thing for me. If you had a specific code of conduct and you wanted to add that in there, you could go ahead and just lengthen the box and then paste and copy exactly what it says in the student handbook. And I think that's actually really good. That way parents recognize and start to realize, oh, you guys are really holding to the student handbook and that kind of thing. Notes confidential to the principal. That again depends on the situation. If it's something that you feel needs to be sent, if there's something you don't want the parents to really know, but the adult, for example, like you could just say a swear word and then in there they said the F-bomb or whatever. It's going to be automatically saved as demerits if that's how your system has it set up. For me, again, chewing gum the first time, we're assuming that this is a first time offense. So it's a value of a 1, it's a level 1. It's not terribly difficult, not super serious. If it becomes a repeated offense, then you would look at your code of conduct and see what do you do if something becomes repeated. For this, I would say it's closed. They're not doing it, they refuse to, but this is where I would give them a sanction. I'd pick today, and then I'd go through, for that I would say verb written warning. I asked multiple times, so this time I'm going to give them a written warning of a note asking the parents to sign and return. And then again, you'd click add event. So I hope that helped a little bit. If it doesn't, go ahead and let me know in the comments or shoot me an email at jonathan.chapman@dor.org. Yeah, that should be hopefully anything you need. I hope you have a great day.